Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2736 of What's She Up To Now, documenting the journey originally as I moved from the brick and mortar corporate world of businesses to the online world of businesses, and back and forth again. And during the pandemic, I started to do some things differently, as millions of people did, because our lives were globally impacted in ways that we had never even imagined. At least I had never even imagined them. But to keep moving forward, I did a 30-plus day challenge every other month to make sure that I kept moving forward and doing what I needed to do during uncertain times. And I find that when things are uncertain and crazy, instead of stopping and not doing anything and waiting for something to happen, I create things that are in alignment with our step today for the Be a Better You challenge, as well as Supersize Your Business. We are working on the IDEANCE process. We created this process in January to use every month and make it our own. So step 2 of the process we're on today, and that's D for desired state. What is it that we want in the area specifically of mental health, because we're focusing on mental health this month? What thoughts or what type of mindfulness or outcomes do we want? And I say desired state on step 2 of this process specifically to have us focus in on how do we want to feel when we achieve the thing that we're achieving with respect to mental health. What does it feel like to us? Why? Because I have found, as much as I hate to admit it, my feelings are the driver and the indicator of what's actually going on in my life. So if I'm feeling stressed out or frustrated or anxious or fearful or doubtful about something, there's something causing that. And if I don't stop, be present, and figure out what it is, I'm going to continue to feel that way. And when I'm feeling that way, I do not make choices or see things. I don't even see opportunities that roll by me, or behave in ways that are in alignment with who I want to be as an ever-improving, better human being. So yesterday we did a paragraph. We picked a mental health or mental well-being area that we want to work on and focus on during the IDEANCE process this week, but also a goal that we want to achieve by the end of this calendar year. And I picked massive reduction of negative self-talk and a more positive flowing outlook on life and the experiences I'm having here. Because if we're judging what's going on all the time and we think it isn't meeting our expectations, at least I feel frustrated and I don't respond or react in the ways that I want to for the people around me, the people I love and care about. So yesterday we wrote a paragraph about our current state. Today we're writing a paragraph about our desired state. And I shared some examples of desired states. But what's your desired mental state of being for yourself or for your organization or for your family, perhaps, that you want to experience on a regular basis? And that becomes the foundation for our application of the IDEANCE process and the achievement of our goals and objectives by the end of the year, because it forms this gap between where we are and where we want to be. And the rest of the process is all about filling that gap, because that's how we get from where we are to where we want to be. It's by taking action, thinking differently, and becoming the version of ourselves that is that desired state. All right. So that's what we're talking about. If I can help you in any way with this, please ask. I find that I'm one of those people that doesn't like to ever ask for help. And I'm a recovering non-asker for helper, if that's such a thing. But I have found that when I finally get up the gumption to ask, before anybody can even answer, I get the answer myself. Because we always know all along what the answer is. We just don't necessarily want to let ourselves see it for whatever reason. Usually it's our egos or our identity is trying to keep us safe, but it could be all sorts of reasons. So actually stepping forward and taking the action to ask is often the first step in what we need to do next in order to get what we want. All right. Any questions? Hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.